Welcome to Hell with me, 8 out of 10 Catch This Countdowns, Dane Buckley,
and me, 8 out of 10 Cat's Countdowns reject, Daniel Fox. Dane, tell us, what's it like to be wanted by television?
As someone...
No. I was on a compilation show on Channel 5 recently.
Give my regards to 1997, would you?
Can I just say...
Yeah.
It is so funny to watch it because 1, I'm purple, 2, I am literally wet. It was recorded at the very peak of summer.
Purple and wet.
In a room smaller than this,
right,
with about 14 people and then just a camera and a huge light. And they just went, go. And I just had to rattle through. It was like 100 of the most embarrassing TV clips ever.
Oh,
and they just, I thought they were going to like play them back and be like, what did you think of this one? We'd like watch it together and then I'll be funny. I had to remember them all from memory. Do you remember the one that we showed you 3 weeks ago about that? What did you think about that? And about the one on Deal or No Deal? And Dane, again, it was 34 degrees outside. Their solution to that was a stack of paper towel down by the chair so that every few minutes I could reach down and dab my sodden face. Now tell me about your star room and makeup lady on 8 out of 10 Cats.
Gosh. Well, my car picked me up around. No, they treat you good, I have to say.
Yeah, I can imagine. Go on.
My car picked me up. They brought me to the hotel. I stayed a couple of nights extra because I was doing other gigs locally.
Oh, where was it filmed?
Manchester.
Oh, the Manchester BBC studios.
Yeah.
Was it BBC?
No, Channel... Well, it's got a new name. Is it Network Village or something? It's got a new name where all the TV happens.
Media City.
Media City? What did I say?
Network Village.
Network Village.
Salford Media City, yes.
Yes, that's it. I don't go in for the 4-star hotel.
Sorry, did you get a car?
Yeah.
To Manchester?
No, from the station.
Oh, right. Okay.
I got a first-class train.
Glamour. Glamour.
They spend penny.
That's nice.
And I had a makeup person and a hair person. I was not difficult, but I made them redo it 3 times.
Person of hair, thank you.
Person of hair. I said, look, I'm not from Essex. Let's do that again. I think
that is good because you've been
my God.
You've been shy in the past with that and you have come out looking like a
I'm on the set of My Big Fat Gypsy
What's
Wedding.
the dolls that you put the pins in? What is that? Voodoo doll is what you've come out as.
100%. That's it. I look like a puppet, basically.
Yeah, you do.
So I was brave. But anyway, the episode has come out. The Devil Eggs were doing like a countdown in Patreon, which was bloody gorgeous.
So cute.
I've been just hovering over just to make sure everyone was speaking about it.
Ringing them up and being like, are you tuned in? You looked lovely.
Human.
Lovely.
I was just saying to one of our producers, I promised myself on the day to enjoy it, because you could go either way, couldn't you, in your head?
Yeah.
And I promised myself to enjoy it. And because I'm just filmed from the tit up, well, I'm wonderful from the tit up, famously.
That's what everyone says about you.
And I had so much fun, and just the reaction. I was so happy with the edit because you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, they kept so much of you in there.
Yeah.
You were very funny.
Because you decide the questions that
yeah.
Jimmy asks. That's okay to say that.
Yeah. Probably.
So why not ask a question that encourages you to do some of your stand-up, was my thing.
Yeah, I think it's the best way to go is like, especially when it's like your introductory sort of bit to it, is be like, because also like stand-up, and especially at the point you're at where you're like doing your first hour, that is all, here's who I am in a funny way. So like, of course use some of that.
And they kept the bits making fun of Jimmy and his gag reflex, calling them colonizers because they wouldn't let me choose more vowels. They kept all of that in.
You telling Rob Beckett that his culture was Angel Delight was really, really delicious. Really well done. You were great. It was so funny.
Thank you, honey. And listen, I'm just not looking for unsolicited compliments, but however, go on. A lot of people noticed the giggling between me and Judy. They had to stop filming because we couldn't stop cackling. I was chatting to her and Judy Garland. Yeah. I didn't know her background was in social care, and we both worked in child protection, and started talking about the most traumatic child protection cases we'd both worked on. She didn't stop talking. The cameras were rolling. And I said, hun, I cannot spell, hold in my stomach, and talk about child mortality. Like, can we? And we both lost it and just couldn't stop for like 10 minutes. So poor John Richardson had to like carry it for a while.
He looked vaguely furious.
Yes.
Like he just wanted to play the game, and he just had these 2 wheezing aunties next to him.
They seemed to like the Indian sweets though. It was reminiscent of when we did it on the pod. Do you remember?
Yeah. They all kept champing away at it throughout the show.
And the messages I've had from the public have just been good because, you know, the right wing, if they so wished, an effeminate gay man, half Irish, and we never used to like Irish people back in the day, and half Indian. Certainly they don't always.
Some of us still don't. Go on.
Like a lot of people could come for me. Nothing.
Yeah, really nice.
Really, really nice. And I imagine on the forums, people are saying they enjoyed it when I had a little perusal. An ex did jump into my inbox, though.
Really?
Well, I date 3. I don't know if I'd call him an ex. 3 dates. What would you?
I think, yeah. In adulthood, I think you can say like a vague ex.
He said, he was like,
Ex-light.
An ex-light. And I remember this lad very well because his friends would give feedback aloud about what they thought of me and my friends.
What?
We went to this, we didn't get on really, and our 2 friendship groups come together and it was like pirate ships.
Yeah.
And I remember this girl literally at the brunch being like, I see what you mean. Yeah. And I was like, we can all hear what you're saying. So what, you know, oh yeah, they're very close, him and his girlfriend, aren't they? It's weird.
God, how bizarre.
How bizarre. But our counter thing was do it back to them as if we don't know as well. And so it was like, his friends aren't really good looking, are they? No. The breath on her, a moldy dragon. And like, we're just these 2 enemy ships.
God, how weird.
So I'm pretending to this lad now, he's my DMs, that I don't remember every detail to the T. So I have to be like, oh, maybe we did. What was your name? Not remembering the arguments and choreography I did back then.
So what did he say when he got in touch?
He was like,
Saw you
hey,
on TV.
weird question, but did we used to date? Did you live in a flat in Wembley and have an American friend who you were going to marry? And I was like,
Sorry, too busy on the television now.
Sorry, who is this? I don't remember you dragging me to a snooker club where the bouncer hit on me and I preferred him over you.
How are there so many gay people at a snooker club?
Oh my God.
What's going on there?
It was toxic on his part. And
It's
I told him that.
It's all of the chalking of the cues. It's all of that.
It's all getting a ball in a hole, isn't
It's
it?
all quite homosexual.
No, he was quite toxic. He was like, it's just, I don't like gay space. It's this manly space. We welcome here. And I was like, you might be, but the looks I am getting in this space
Yeah.
do not say welcome.
Yeah, it's a place for ugly gay people.
Exactly.
Snooker club.
Exactly. So, but yeah, it's just been, so he was my demon and also people from my past, which is, it's kind of fun. But like, we went to school together. I don't know. Yes, I remember you playing rugby on the field on Tuesday mornings. So it's been such a gorgeous experience. And how are you?
Well, I got a haircut. No, I'm good. I'm good. I did get a haircut because I was messaging you about, and I said, honest opinion, what do you think? Because I was experimenting with sort of like growing it long all over and sort of trying to get texture.
Rumor was she's making her indie album. That's what we all said.
That was the rumor at the time.
Yeah.
Which I do think is still a look that could work on me, but I think it's something I need to come back to and commit to with some sort of curling situation. I'm thinking like a
that
tight,
will tell Channel 5 that.
Just
Do they
like
know that?
Straight down and the little flicks at the side. What is that character?
The girl from Scooby-Doo?
Yes, maybe. No, is it the Nurse Rat? Does Nurse Ratchet have hair like that? I don't know.
Someone does.
But maybe it's Mars Attacks. The women of that.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Yes, it's that very 1950s kind
of. But no, I mean more just like getting some. My hair is so flat and floppy.
It looks great now, though.
Thank you.
Look.
Well, I messaged you.
Yeah.
Because you are the friend that would tell me honestly, and I said, "What do we think?" I can't decide between going back to just like getting a fade at the sides or keeping it long like this. And you said, "I think it looks really lovely right now." Me personally, the fade, I think, frames your face really lovely, but I think they both look great. And I ran so fast out of my flat to a nearby hairdresser because I knew that was you saying to me, honey, it's dog shit.
When someone says me personally,
oh my God, it looks so good right now.
A black hole opens in the ground, doesn't it? Yeah.
I literally, the vortex opened, I slid down through the 7 hells and into the nearest barber's chair and just like fade this bitch off.
See, I'm covering myself by also saying like, and this is what works right now in case you say great because I'm keeping it. And then I can jump in with like, no, exactly.
Good
that's
idea.
Yes. It does look, I do prefer it like this.
I think I prefer it. It's annoying because I like it when it's long, but only when it's done really well and it will inevitably like flop throughout the day and then look like a hat. So back to this.
Makes you look like the boy from Seven Kingdoms, whatever it's called. What's that? Game of Thrones?
Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
You look.
Tune into next
You
week's
look
bonus
not like
episode.
the boy because you look the age of the boy.
Thank you for that.
Although you speak like him, I imagine that was
Like
yours.
a little noble boy.
Yeah.
Tune into this week's bonus episode coming out when we will be doing a TV recap of everything we've been watching recently. Thank you. My Australia dates are out as the time of this going out.
I'm sick of those deviled eggs who are gorgeous and lovely people in the chat being like, when are they out? They'll be out when they're out, actually.
Well, the Melbourne ones have already gone out on the Patreon, but by this point, I will have announced all of them. So if you are in Melbourne, Perth, or Sydney, go and look online because you can come and see me, and I would love to see you there in April. And then there are Brisbane dates coming, which I don't think will be out by the time of this episode, but will be imminently.
Are you doing Tasmania?
No. Although I would have loved to.
Go there and say that.
I'm not doing Adelaide either.
Oh, okay. Well.
But I am looking at Bali. I'm doing a Bali date. I think I'm going to go to Sanur.
I don't know Bali well.
It's apparently where the rich old people go. And I thought that sounds like it's
as
for
long
me.
as you go to those little chalets that are over the ocean, do one of those.
So isn't that more like the Maldives?
I don't know.
But I know the ones you mean. But you know, those apparently, have you heard about this?
No.
Those, the huts that you have to go onto a little thing and it'll be like a beautiful luxury room. Apparently, because they are like a hut and they're wooden and they're over the sea, at night, because it's like beautiful still waters, all the sound reflects.
Oh my God.
So you can hear shitting
oh my God.
and shagging
oh my God.
at like maximum volume.
Or you voice noting me.
And then listening back to my own voice note. Yeah, those poor people trying to have their honeymoon. And I'm like, for me, mum doesn't like oregano. For me, oregano is very similar to thyme and rosemary, and they're sort of all in one family. But apparently, like every fart, every groan.
Oh, wow. My God.
So funny.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like creatures from the deep are tapping on
Probably
it.
also that.
Probably also that.
Komodo dragons, are they around there?
For the narrative, let's have that.
Probably something. I would be afraid.
Well, if you saw one, you'd probably offer him back to your place. They're your type.
Yeah, I would say hello. Would you
Greetings
like
of
to
the
come
day, Komodo.
I'm going to go to Ubud, which is like the temple bit in
Because you are very
Bali.
your religious orders you're seeking.
I'm looking for is Buddhist?
Yeah.
I think, yeah,
Your eat,
Bali's.
pray, love moment.
I'm going to have my eat, pray, love moment. I'm wondering if I can make it tax deductible because my show is partially about eat, pray, love. So if I was like, this is research.
Yeah, you're doing these things that a girl in a movie always does when she's away.
Literally in the...
You won't have any issue getting the stomach flu, will you?
No, I'll do that. In the copy of the thing, I literally talk about Julia Roberts' Eat, Pray, Love.
Okay,
In the show, I talk about Bali. Can I be like, this was research for the show?
Oh my God.
For 8 days in a luxury hotel, it was research.
Do you think any accountants listen to us? No.
I don't think they listen to anything other than the rest is politics, I think is what they listen to. Yeah, so
Gorgeous.
that's what I've been up to.
I know in the bonus we're going to talk about TV, but it's old news now. But I caught up with Heated Rivals.
Heated Rivalry, go on.
No, this is an offshoot one. Heated Rivals. I got beyond the third episode where it starts to get really hot.
Oh yeah,
I got teary.
The other two lads.
It brought up so much. I'm going to pretend to cry. It brought up so much for me in terms of someone who did spend a lot of their youth dating guys that are in the closet.
Yeah.
I started shouting. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. It ends in heartbreak. It ends in you having to go see Alanis Morissette live. And I was over-relating so much.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When they, spoilers, when they...
I wanted to run into the screen.
Oh my God. When he kisses him on the ice. And
You
it's
wouldn't
like,
need to tell me twice. I would have been running.
Yeah. I teared up.
Also, when...
I care about that storyline so much more than the twunks.
Oh my God, absolutely. Although I will say,
Holland.
when the cold Russian broke down crying.
That was cute.
Yeah, and
I didn't care about the sex
there.
between them, but
No.
ultimately, I loved seeing how rich they were.
Yeah.
Their beautiful interior designed homes.
Yeah. I loved his brother, the Russian brother.
Oh, yeah, he was a bit of you.
Yeah, he was.
Toxic.
And lumpy.
Yeah.
That's another name for our podcast.
Toxic and lumpy. Oh, double act.
There's our old girl name. But it really brought me back to 22-year-old Dane. So just last week. 22-year-old Dane just falling in love. You know when you make that choice, be like, no, I'm going to do this because, and then you tell yourself 9 reasons, and he ain't ever going to be out in the open, but the shadows are seductive and they're lovely, but they're lonely.
What a sentence. The shadows are seductive. The new novel by Dane Buckley, read by Rosamund Pike.
It really hit home.
Yeah, I really liked it. I didn't care about it too much until I got to those guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it insane that of everyone in there,
Yeah.
the only gay one, bi one, is the mask one of the other 2 guys?
Oh, really? The one that calls him onto the ice?
Yes. He's out bi.
So his partner's not out?
No.
Yet?
No, apparently straight.
Wink.
I like follow a lot of
Wow.
other like American comedians who are friends with him, and they're like congratulating him on. He plays it so well.
Yeah.
Really convincing.
Well, I saw something on Insta with someone saying, sorry, I'm a gay man watching this. These gays are behaving like lesbians. And then someone wrote back and was like, it's written by a woman.
Yes.
These are lesbians. Yeah.
It is a very lesbian coded portrayal of gay men.
Because in reality, one look at that when I'm selling someone a smoothie, we'd be, come back to mine now. We ain't waiting this over days.
Yeah, so cute though.
So cute.
Made me want to go and set up a smoothie shop and just sort of hang around.
Oh my God, that'd be so... smoothies with Daniel.
Yeah.
You would not be able to keep a straight face if someone said, can I have a banana in that? You'd be like...
Oh my God, Dane, before we go any further into today's nonsense, we should probably protect ourselves.
Both emotionally, spiritually, and digitally.
Digitally, yes, because today's episode is sponsored by Surfshark VPN, which is essentially like putting a little privacy curtain on your internet.
Oh God, thank God. Some decency online.
Surfshark helps keep your online activity private and secure. So whether you're scrolling, browsing, or logging into public Wi-Fi that feels deeply untrustworthy, Surfshark's got your back.
And it protects your data on public networks so your information isn't floating around for everyone to see. I wouldn't want people knowing what I've been looking at.
I wouldn't want people knowing what you've been looking at. Another thing we love is that one Surfshark subscription works across all your devices at the same time. So your laptop, your phone, your tablet, all covered by one account. And it's also genuinely easy to set up. You just download the app, turn it on, and suddenly your internet life is beautifully secure.
And Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee so you can try it with zero stress.
So if you want to secure your privacy online, here's what you do.
Go to surfshark.com/welcome to hell or use the code welcome to hell at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN.
That's surfshark.com/welcome to hell or use code welcome to hell at checkout.
You'll also find the link and the code in the bio of this episode.
Oh my God, I feel so much more protected already.
It's cozy down here.
Talking of, I went on a date.
Oh,
that was
yes.
cute. Went on a date with a gentleman, which was nice.
Oh, you're gay.
With a man. Went on a
Right.
date. That was fun.
No, give us more. Come on.
Well, I don't want to like go over because it's just one date, but like,
How much did the agency charge you to match?
yeah, just nice to be like doing dating in 2026, I
Yeah.
think. And it was a weird one because I'd like driven there, so couldn't really drink. I had like a drink and then some non-alcoholic things and headed home. But it was fun to talk with a gentleman.
I hadn't heard from you for 46 minutes. I thought, well, she's obviously dead in the river, bobbing along. And then I checked my iPhone and you were in a field.
Oh, because we have the Find My Friends on still.
You were in a field near your mother's house. I thought, there's my girl. She's safe. She's looking up herbs.
I'm doing my begonias.
Yeah.
I'm gathering my woodland mushrooms at like 3 a.m.
I would have preferred your title to see her on the news. Get her on the telly. That's how we get her on the telly.
If I do go missing, please pick a good headshot for me.
Oh, I will be all over that.
Don't let them use a still from this podcast. Pick a nice recent
I
headshot
will.
for me.
Okay,
thank you.
yeah, I promise you I will.
If I see that in my final moments you've wronged me and used a season 1 screenshot,
You'll haunt me
promise
forever.
you I will come back. I promise you I will come back. Oh, Catherine O'Hara.
Oh my God. I had to park what was happening because it was release day for 8 out of 10 cats. And I thought, no, because Catholics can do that. I thought, no, I'll come back to this later for pain and suffering. But it really hit me.
It hit me I think everyone felt it.
71 is young now.
71 is so young. Yeah, to like,
Because that's your next birthday is...
I've passed 71. But just crazy. Like, I think there's been so many celeb deaths the last kind of 5 years, but I think that for some reason was the first one where I've gone, oh God, that's so, because it's so unexpected. And she was just like, I think also because of Shitz Creek especially, we all have such an emotional connection to her because that was lockdown as well.
Yeah, and also she's not queer, but she was mother to the queers because she really normalized being quirky and different and was quite queer coded. Very, you know, and I saw someone speaking about how he saw representation in her growing up.
That's cute.
And that's lovely.
Yeah, I don't know, so like warm and lovely, and I think like we all got to the end of Shit's Creek and cried, and watching that like making of bit and just seeing them all together and stuff. I think a lot of us have like a real connection to that because of what a weird time it was, and the fact that it kind of blew up in 2020, 2021. It was like
there's pockets of humor that like
and warmth, and like
exactly.
It was so heartwarming that it was just I felt really sad when she went.
Please, I know I keep harping on, and I know you've got this thing where only every fourth recommendation you'll do, and I feel you butt against it. I feel you'd be like, no, it said it. Please watch those first early movies with Eugene Levy, Waiting for Goffman, Best in Show. I
will do. I've seen clips of Best in Show where she's like limping around and stuff, and it's so funny.
Honestly. And you're one from White Lotus, isn't it? What's her name? These gays are trying to kill me.
These gays.
She's really
Jennifer
funny.
Coolidge.
She's so funny in it.
Yeah, I will. I have something to ask you about that I was thinking about.
Okay, hit me.
Do you have... I was talking about this with a friend rather than you, an acquaintance.
I hate when you say a friend and you always keep it saying, I was out for lunch with a friend. Who is this?
I have friends. I have friends other than you. I have friends outside of this podcast.
I've started chatting out. I've started chatting to your other bestie.
I know, I don't like it. You and Sophie Hagen talking on the reg. You both keep telling me about funny things the other one said. I'm like, are you? Have you been? Well...
No, to be fair though, she was saying about, you said this when I first met you, you're right in the middle of both of us. You're like a combination of both of us, aren't you?
Yes, in terms of warmth and cold. What was I saying?
You were saying you were with a friend, unnamed.
Oh, yes, with a friend. I won't name them. You don't need to know. You don't need to know everything about me. No, we were talking about irrational fears.
Right.
And because there are certain things in my life where I just am vaguely convinced I'm going to get like got by a thing. One of them is whenever I walk past workmen using one of those angle grinders, when they're like cutting paving stones and stuff. And
you think they're going to get your foot?
No, I think it's going to like shoot like a piece of rock up.
Like it does in all the kind of old cartoons.
Yes. Just that it's like splinters will like whisk.
I love that your fear is it hurt my eye.
Well, they might blind me.
Right.
Or
okay, it's a localized fear.
Or sometimes when I'm walking around like the corner of a wall, I get like a brick wall. I always get like, what if someone like shoves me by accident and like my face goes into the corner of the wall?
I love that they're all vanity related.
It's always that one's my teeth. Do you have anything like that?
I have been worried about chipping my teeth before. Like, do I have any? Lately, I've always traveled so much from a young age, even when rather dodgily you were allowed to put 7-year-olds on the plane on their own. Lately,
with like a sticker, right?
A little sticker to be watched. Don't kidnap him on your own chances. Kidnap him. He's a lot of work.
Can't kidnap him. He's got a sticker.
Exactly. Get one of the unmarked ones. Yeah. Lately on planes, I think because I hit some bad turbulence coming back from Thailand, and I know turbulence doesn't lead to plane crashes, but lately I've been like. And here's what my voice says. Really annoying now if I were to die because my career's just taking off. Old Dane, fine.
Give me 5 more years.
Yeah. I do a little deal.
I need to get on Dictionary Corner.
Exactly. And that's it. It's irrational. Like, why? You've traveled so much. Why are you suddenly worrying about that?
But I think that happens to people. How funny, because I think that happens to people a lot when they have children.
Right.
Suddenly their own mortality, they fear more.
Comedy
and of course,
is
comedy is your pretentious little daughter.
Also in Thailand, I wouldn't plug anything in. And I was like, Mum, would you plug it? It keeps sparking for me. So there I'm saying someone else take the hit.
Yeah, well, someone else take the hit.
And then she was like, well, I'll hold on to you. I was like, no, this is getting
That's
worse.
worse.
We're all going to go. I'll hold on to
Our family was found dead in a beachfront property in Thailand.
with no rubber shoes.
All holding hands in a chair. Yeah, maybe you should just go put some Wellingtons on.
My famous
Your Thai
Thai,
Wellingtons.
the new novel.
Dane's Thai plug Wellingtons.
What other irrational fears do you have?
I don't know. I think those are my main ones.
Do you get them on behalf of Paddy?
Yes, sometimes. Because when you learn that sometimes dogs hurt themselves from like running with a stick and falling.
Oh,
that a little
bless
bit.
them.
You know, sad. I definitely get it of like I want to sort of like turn off every plug in the house if I'm leaving him alone because I'm like, what if he burned to death? Or and I'm like not
Accused of being a witch dog. Is that what you meant? Yeah.
I'd love if he was a witch dog.
Oh my God, how great. Him on like the stake. Save me, aunties.
A different friend of mine was saying recently, how chaotic would it be? We just watched something with dragons in it, I think. We were like, how chaotic? She was like, imagine if Paddy could breathe fire. How chaotic walking him would be when he's already like a little fierce little ball
He's
of...
quite dragon coded, isn't he?
Like a little stubby dragon.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
he was able to sort of grumpily be like,
Dragon.
as people were walking along.
Yeah, he'd be
just,
that
like,
bitch.
singe people's ankles. Well, the classic is the thought of a spider or a snake coming out the toilet, right?
Yes. That thing I sent you of that spider dragging a rat up the wall.
Oh my God. A spider the size of a dinner plate.
Dragging a rat up the wall.
Whose side are you on there?
The spiders.
Yeah, because you don't like a rat.
I hate rats.
Mm.
But I'm
And
not.
yet, we are friends.
But I'm not like looking to take the spider out to brunch.
No.
No.
The ones where you can make eye contact with them and they tell you to fuck off.
Wait till you get to Australia because the ones that can chat to you don't hurt you.
How common are they?
They're not common at all, but people, it's part of being a Brit. You have to be dramatic when you go there.
Will I see a big bug?
Yeah, there's a lot of Australian. No, you won't really. You're not going to be in the outback. You're not going to be like
No.
in a little outside toilet.
I'm going to like nice hotels.
But we've all just read that thing, and so that we have to go for the first week. You'll go to the toilet standing up, and you'll check the thing. There won't be. But the thing about Australia is the ones that can chat to you and shoot the breeze, they don't hurt you. It's hello, end of the West.
Tiny little one and like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
random sea snail and a tiny octopus that can just like murder you instantly.
Although I checked to see if it was true, and it really was. That snake that come up the toilet in Thailand, the pictures went viral, and it took on like these 3 generations of a Thai family. And it was basically, it was like Nagini in that unnamed series. It was like that war. This massive snake took on these 3 women, and the blood everywhere was insane.
Oh my God.
And so now this year when I was in Thailand,
What was it doing?
it was attacking them. I think it was a python, and they had like bits of knives and stuff, but it was massive, and it
God.
was trying to get them. And of course, if it goes for your mum, you'll grab it, then it goes for you.
Wow.
Thailand this year, I was like hovering, checking, you name it. I was doing all of that thing, but just my luck.
It is one of those things where Australians are always like, you Brits always think that we've got the biggest creepy crawlies. And I've known. But the moment you're like, have you ever seen one though? They're like, no, apart from one time. And then they always have like 5 stories of near-death
Yeah.
experiences by animal.
Yeah. Oh, that is my ticks. I'm obsessed with ticks and Lyme's
I'm
disease
obsessed
at the
with
moment.
ticks.
Those posters, I swear they start putting them around town. Posters for Lyme's disease related to ticks, and then also the other thing we can get from just getting a cut. I see.
Tetanus?
No, the disease you can get.
Tetanus.
Sepsis.
Oh, well, yeah, also sepsis.
The posters around, they are in my mind at all times.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get sepsis now.
Yeah, the ticks that I'm so obsessed when I walk because I'm constantly pulling ticks off the dogs.
And the
cats.
Aussie ones can do damage.
So can the English ones.
Yeah.
Like when you go to Richmond Park, the amount
my
of
God.
signs being like,
Go on. When you're carried in your carriage to Richmond Park.
when your carriage driver takes you to Richmond Park, ticks galore. Anywhere where there's deer, apparently, ticks
The new
galore.
OnlyFans by Dan Fox.
Ticky galore.
But you were telling me on one of your many long voice notes about your fears of the Western world that there will only be ticks in a place where there's deer, generally.
Yes, and I also
Right.
just said that about 3 seconds ago.
Oh, did you?
Well, they can be on other animals as well, but there's a type, I think it's maybe even called a deer tick, but like where there are deer in long grass, there will usually be ticks.
Of course, I come from a family where there's a lot of like, yeah, but jojoba oil and eucalyptus. I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because famously, they hate relaxation.
Like, it does weird stuff to you, Lyme's disease, if you looked it up.
I haven't.
It makes you
I'm
like...
too scared. Hasn't Justin Timberlake got it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I think it kind of gives you like a kind of Emmy style, like chronic fatigue, but it also makes you like allergic to meat.
Yeah, I knew that.
And, like,
that there are
weird
ticks that
really
make you,
weird stuff.
and you wonder why.
Yeah, what a strange outcome.
What a strange kind of.
I really don't trust when you go to a park. So there are some parks where I've like walked Paddy.
I know you're going to say
there'll be a sign that's like, no ticks here. Did a tick write that? I don't trust that one bit. Absolutely not. I'm so fascinated by going back to Australia and Florida when people go to like the springs and swamps and stuff, and there'll be signs being like, watch out, loads of crocodiles here. And and people just go swimming anyway. Have
you seen that clip of the woman like, how you know that there's a gator in there is it's wet.
Yeah.
She's like, there are gators everywhere around here.
As everyone knows, I hate them. I will remind everyone.
But you have one as a handbag.
I have one as a journal.
I love that you're going to Oz, like the worst place for all of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mind bugs. I'm not squeamish about bugs. I'm not really squeamish about
snakes.
Well, you come
up on the London
or rats.
circuit.
Well, exactly. I just hate a crocodile, and I'm going to remind everyone of my favorite fact. How many people die from crocodile-related deaths a year? 1,000.
And I'll just add to that fear you have is they also have a lot of patience for waiting under a tree for a human to climb back down. Although I imagine, like a koala, you are often riddled with STDs and are very good at taking a nap up a tree.
And have the same type of fingerprint as a human being.
Do they?
I do, yeah.
Oh.
No, but they do as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, chlamydia fingerprints and can really, I could stay up a tree for weeks.
You absolutely, with those mutant feet.
I'll be like dancing around, dangling down in front of the crocodile.
Got a new rug, I've just made it mine, you know, darling. Great. Shall we strut on over and see what sins we have in the pantry?
Let's discuss sin this week, actually.
What you got for me, girl?
I think ours are actually connected a bit. Mine is straight women who don't have gay friends. Straight women who don't have even one gay friend.
Oh my gosh.
Very sinister.
They need a name. We need a name for that kind of thing.
I don't even, yeah, like a cold, empty
vessel.
It's a strange.
It's strange.
I sort of think like, what are you doing then?
Yeah.
Because like obviously fine for Bechdel test two women or non-binary people to meet up and not have a gay man present, fine. But like to not even have one in your life.
How do you recharge when you go home? What do you plug into?
Just like an exclusively straight friendship group. How bizarre.
How bizarre. How
dark.
Unsanitary.
How unsanitary. How sinister.
How sad.
Sad, but like, what are you planning?
What
are you doing?
Showing you the latest dance moves.
Yeah, who are you checking in with about some sort of strange anatomy questions?
Who's criticizing stroke hitting on your boyfriend?
Yeah, who's going to break down some text screenshots with you? A straight woman can absolutely do that.
100%.
But a gay man will bring you a different angle on that.
A gay man will do it over 2 to 4 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and bring in sort of references.
Who's going to discuss eyebrow choreography?
Yeah, I find it very bizarre. And as a choice, I think very unnatural.
Now, straight women that don't have a gay in their life, they are often on the writer side of life.
Yes, I think maybe they have Christ, and so they think they don't need...
Right. Who some have said is ultimately the original gay man.
No, Satan is.
Oh, of course.
Satan slithering in the garden, sneaking in his snake skin to eat some fruit and bitch with... and like tempt his bestie and be like, go on, have a bite.
And also be like, I just made her out of his rib.
Yeah.
Actually, it is an art project.
I think it's very dark. I think it's very odd. And
what the counter side of that is, I have met women that are like, I would love a gay, I don't have one, how do I get one? And I love that they've acknowledged that.
Yeah, that's fine.
They've come to the right place to ask.
Yeah.
And I say, you need a little, like Batman has the bat signal. We have a very similar thing. And what would that signal be? It's a limp wrist in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, or simply going to any sort of crafting night class. They will be there and they will acknowledge.
Or stand in the middle of a village or a hamlet and go,
yeah, you can do that.
Girl, see who turns around.
Just start talking aloud about Galadriel.
Order a very, very obnoxious order in a coffee shop.
Yeah. Or simply just listen to this podcast. Like if you don't, it's fine to be like in the market for one.
Yeah.
It's just the ones who are very happily kind of.
I don't need them.
I think
I don't see them.
I don't want one. I'm not looking for one. I don't have one. It's
do you know
odd.
why it comes back to me for school? Because we were all trembling in the playground together away from the straight white boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're the gays, the days, they girls, and anyone different. Hosifer Nadamji, who I'd steal his samosas from every day. Just all the victims of the playground. We're in the corner huddled away. You know? And that's where these friendships were made.
Yeah, I just sort of, it feels like an incomplete circle to not have that. Which I also think about gay men who exclusively are friends with other gay men, as I've said before.
110%. I'm almost like,
not even one. Because you can do like the Jonathan Groff's Looking.
Yeah, of course.
And have like one female member of the group.
But when shit hits the fan, you need your girl.
Yeah, of course.
You need someone who's not going to judge you and is not looking at your looks.
You need the grace.
Yeah, exactly.
You need the Karen.
Exactly.
So that's what you
need.
I find
your North Star.
A very ancient and archaic sin, maybe the first sin, not having a gay man in your life.
How would that be said in the Bible? Thou must fag.
And if she doth not have a man of many cloths and fibers in her life who doth lay with his brother, then she shall be cast out, for she is not to be, she is an oath breaker.
I'm really excited to see the link to my sin bin and how they link, because my sin bin is Pistachio.
Well, what's your other sin bin cunt?
Nicki Minaj.
Who has come out as like a weird homophobe, transphobe.
Oh, yes.
Who was the bestie for many a gay on Twitter.
I was in my head, I was like...
Now, this links into Pistachio very well. I actually want to hear your Pistachio one.
Okay.
We obviously a joint sin, Nicki.
Okay, let's do that quickly. Isn't it fucking crazy?
Wild.
But then we got...
What's she doing?
She needs those papers, right?
Yeah, clearly.
But also... Like, what is she needing the president's help on? Something, right?
Dark, something weird. Like, the fact that, I mean, did you see everyone rinsing her?
Billy Porter.
What was it?
Is the Mariah, well, Billy Porter on the carpet for the Mariah tribute was like...
Oh, that was great.
Oh, my God.
When he was like, fuck her.
Somebody needs her papers. So I was like, wow.
He gave it like
so
more than his whole chest.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
But
it is insane, though.
It's really insane. But at one of the recent big awards things, was it the Golden Globes? I can't remember. Someone, the host was like, Nicki Minaj is not here. And everyone was
comedian.
like, woo.
Although Trump's going to sue him now. Stuff he said. Yeah, allegedly.
He,
Trevor
Noah. But the,
I'll just know him as Trevor.
It's so weird what she's doing.
It's crazy. And presumably, I mean, she had such a gay following.
Yeah. And also, what's the longevity of this? Like, because let me tell you, the right-wing Republicans of America might support her now and be like, we love that she's saying
it's
these
the argument
things.
we had when they came for us, when the right-wing Americans came.
Yeah.
But isn't it, though, like, they might support you now, but honey, they're going to be the first to turn on you.
They're also not listening to your music, Nicki. They don't listen to Nicki Minaj.
Insane. It's insane.
It's really weird.
I guess the long term, the other one that was fighting with her, though, must be loving it. Cardi B. She must be like,
I've absolutely, anyone who was like split, it's just everyone's full team Cardi.
She keeps talking about gay rights now, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Really
delicious.
Love it.
But yeah, that was a little bonus sin bin for you. My main sin this week is pistachio. Well, you know, I say it differently. I say pistachio.
Which is very glamorous.
It's very glamorous. It does sound like a Shakespearean character. Yes. Who are you playing? I'm giving my pistachio. I think, I just want to say enough.
Okay.
Enough.
I'm so happy to have you here because I have been saying enough for some time.
Yeah.
And you have been a fan of pistachio.
She is great.
And I love to eat a pistachio. Okay?
Yeah. And I will say, I've always loved her from childhood because of the Indian sweet pistachio barfi.
Yes.
That's how I know her.
Oh, go on, say what you need to say.
That's how she came into my world. And she's been there from the get-go. Now, what they're doing to it now, go on.
Too much.
Too much.
Pistachio cream, Dubai chocolate.
Pistachio coffee now.
Oh my God, pistachio coffee.
Starbucks has a pistachio coffee with a pistachio cream on top.
It makes me feel sick.
It's too much.
It's so rich. It's such a rich flavor.
Yeah. And also, we can't turn our back on Hazelnut. She's been there for us she got us through the 90s.
She has done so much for us.
She
And
has.
the willingness people have to drop her.
Like that.
Drop her like that and move on to a different nut. I think that's unacceptable.
And I think Pistachio, when she's dragged into our realm, she doesn't bring her powers with her. Hazelnut exacerbates herself. Pistachio diminishes into the west.
Exacerbates herself. What a great phrase. I just think pistachio, like those pistachio creams, pistachio, all that, in like a bite, right? Like when you have like a chocolate and you just have one.
Yeah.
Lovely. Rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Very sort of like almost savory unctuousness to it. But these like huge chocolate bars and they like crack it and
like
it all comes
sawdust in the middle. It has no
pouring
real,
out. Like,
it's weird.
I just think ugh.
It's too much. And onto that Dubai chocolate, all of that. Enough. Let's just cull it. I liked when she was glamorous and you went, oh, it's a Persian stew and I've just flicked a few on top. How about that?
Right. Yeah. I like them in their natural form.
Yes.
I like the pistachios when they don't wear makeup.
Don't do drag pistachios. That's what we're saying. Okay. Well, we're really talking. I love that we gave
pistachio clean girl aesthetic. That's what I like.
We gave politics a minute and we gave pistachios 7.
Which is the highest form of politics. I think it's like, it feels very boomer and yet it seems to be like Gen Z and millennials that are really running with pistachio. I'm over it.
And also like, I have never sat down and cracked open a bowl of hazelnuts because she dwells in that realm, in the other realm. But actually a pistachio, to break the shell and to eat it, it's salted. It's got purple and green. They're my favorite colors. That's glamorous.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you so much. Preach it.
Gosh, our nursing home that we run is gonna be.
But just like, it's like every pastry, every coffee, I sort of am a bit like sick of the fads when they just like
pistachio cinnamon roll now. I know.
It feels like, you know, when like a meme goes around and everyone like gets the joke.
Yeah.
And we all sort of enjoy it for a few weeks. And then like 6 months later, a company is still making jokes where they're being like, Rick-rolling you or something. That from 2007. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
It's like, let it go.
And also, like, I've been down here in the streets, guys. I knew about pistachio 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. Why are you pretending like it's just come out?
Yeah.
You just decide?
I wonder what the next annoying thing is going to be.
I think it'll be quite funny to really like be like, walnut. A walnut syrup coffee. No, do not.
I saw something about walnut.
Oh, shut up.
I saw someone doing something with walnut. God, walnut coffee would be so horrible. So drying.
And just the bits of the skin in it.
That's what I'm going to feed my children.
It's walnut syrup. If they work together in a coffee cake, then you can have them in a drink. Wow.
Oh, God.
Gosh.
Okay.
Well, shall we go to the letters?
We've got some correspondence. I have a letter. Shall I read you a little letter? All right. Confession. I have a secret OnlyFans to help pay for my family. My husband doesn't know. Okay, so I like when a letter begins that way. Okay, so times are tough. I am a trained nurse who worked through the intense COVID years and got completely burned out. I left direct care to work in a casual admin role which pays less and now have no leave entitlements. Last year, I also suffered a spinal cord injury, which despite a successful surgery, has left me with chronic symptoms. I wouldn't be able to return to more active work even if I wanted to. So we're not doing great financially. Yeah. My beautiful kid is young and obsessed with countries of the world and is desperate to visit a foreign land.
Sorry, is the kid you?
I'm obsessed with foreign countries of the world. Love them. I feel so sad that I can barely afford to take a day off work, let alone pay for a holiday right now. So here is the confession. I've started selling what started as feet pics, but has morphed into a more adult OnlyFans style experience.
Oh, wow.
The issue is, along with a son, I also have a husband. Both are unaware of what I'm getting up to. In a slight defense, months ago, I mentioned to my husband that I was looking into selling feet pics, and he agreed, albeit perhaps jokingly, that he would also do it if it meant additional income.
Oh, wow.
Great. A lot of the men I communicate with and take funds from enjoy the girlfriend experience and sexting, which apparently I am pretty good at. Go on, girl. I have no feelings for them and I don't share anything personal with them. I just want their money and I let them see my body. I don't consider myself as being unfaithful, but I doubt my husband would like that I'm being explicit online and lying to him by omission. Wow. I keep all my earnings in an account to one day take my son overseas. Aww. Am I the demon? No. No, girl. Pretty woman is what you are. Is she not going to take the husband on the holiday as well? No, just the son. Gosh. I love the idea
Oh,
of
yeah.
whisking your son. I'm imagining you're American for some reason, and therefore it's Paris that you're all thinking of. And I like the idea that you take your son to Paris and you lean down
Darling,
and
your
say,
son is gay.
your son is gay, by the way. Just in case you didn't know, your son is gay. And you lean down and you go, sweetie, do you want to go and see a musical while we're in Paris? And he goes, yes, mama, but can we afford it? And you go, of course. This is on mama's foot money.
Mama just has to go and see someone for a minute, darling.
Just to see your toes flex out. He's like, I'd like to see 2 musicals. And you're like, I think it's fabulous.
The girlfriend experience now, this is really taking off in the world, isn't it? Where men really want someone to text with, someone to check in with, and just pictures. And how are you today? They want that question.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I think get your husband in on it.
Well, sound like he was initially open to it.
Yeah.
Who wants to see men's feet though? Oh, God.
But he knows you're doing the foot thing, right?
He must do if he said he was, well, maybe she just suggested it.
Get him in on it. Say that's what you're doing. And then maybe introduce, like, when he sees the money coming in, he might be like, yeah, I'm up for more. The issue is if you don't get him in on it, a day may come where you are like, I don't know, bump into someone that has seen your OnlyFans and they're like, oh,
yeah,
I love seeing you doing whatever.
It's Dominatrix 479.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, what? Like, that could easily happen.
And she's like, that's the new kitchen, honey.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But I think like more power to you.
Yeah.
Maybe loop your husband in on it.
Yeah, I think he doesn't need to know how much you've done already.
What if you suggest to him that
soft launching it?
Yeah, and for the like non-foot stuff, maybe bring him in on it. You could do things together.
And some men might actually be turned on by this. Some men like the thought of like their wife being an object for the other men's desire.
If the money is good, I could see him being into that.
Yeah, and you don't have to. We'll break it to him. Honey,
would you like us to break it to him?
Through song.
Get in touch with your number and we'll write a little song to break it to him. And
her feet are her bussy bringing in money.
What was that? What genre are we going for?
Wartime.
I was going like jazz, maybe. Your wife's on OnlyFans and she dun na na na. Yours was like
Well, we'll work on the song.
We'll work on it. Sorry, it was a first draft. Sorry, we didn't have it ready to go.
God,
give us a minute.
I love that she's like, I didn't tell my child or my husband. No, you wouldn't be telling your child.
You wouldn't
tell
tell the child.
Do you know what I mean?
Classically, one wouldn't tell the child.
Traditionally, even if he is a gay child, you're like, quite right. Now get that, change the toenail paint, I think.
Yeah. Mummy,
the toenail paint.
I bought you some ped eggs so that we... Do you remember? Where have they gone?
I saw a retro one the other day.
Did you? You used to not be able to move for seeing people grating their feet on TV.
Exactly. Now, were you a grater dryer or a grater wetter?
I've never used a ped egg.
No, me neither.
Have you used a ped egg?
I think...
It was literally like a big plastic orb with a cheese grater on one side.
I still have it.
Oh my God, you got one.
I think men's feet are gross. Sorry. I think men just don't look after them in the same way. And in my life, have I been exposed to just the worst kind of feet in sandals on a little bit of sun out, and you're like, what is that cheese smorgasbord down there? So my feet are always lovely, and they do the job. I would say you have to wet them though.
Okay, disgusting.
Also, can I just tell you, this is gross. You open it up, and you can empty out
shavings.
The shavings. But in hoodoo tradition, you take those and you can make what we call underfoot powder. If you want someone under your spell, you put some of that in their food or drink.
Oh,
so don't fuck with me, Daniel.
My stomach actually just turned. That's so awful.
Isn't it?
You can get have you seen the like chemical one?
Start making hoodoo powders. Add that to your...
Yo, that's a really good idea.
No, do not fuck with the chemical one.
No, I'm going to.
Girl, I did it last year in Thailand. They were like, oh my God.
It just melts off, right?
It melts off.
Over the course of like 4 days.
Yeah, but my feet were not the same. It took weeks. It had like a weird, like it kept happening for like 6 months.
Yeah.
It wasn't...
6 months?
That part of the skin would always go a bit flaky.
Yeah, you like shed, don't you? And it's all like dangling off.
And the chemicals is not. I quite like the little fish that do the eating. I know it's a bit unhygienic. But
I've
I like
done
the
that.
drama.
Well, and you move between different pools.
Yes, you emotionally,
I went to
spiritually,
one in
and
Thailand.
physically. Yeah, they
you
love
move
it
through
there.
like 3 or 4 different pools, and there's like bigger and smaller fish to
And
like
then
gradually.
Sometimes you've got a rogue fish that's like, meow, meow. I'm like, no, that's just me, darling.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
attacking me, Nigel.
They are the freaks of the fish world.
All
They're
the
the
rumors
foot
as well.
freaks.
You can get HIV from them.
Oh my
fish.
God.
Can you?
Can you? Imagine if you got HIV from a fish.
How did you get that? How did you get that? I was
Were you at an
sorting out
orgy?
my.
No.
I was exfoliating my feet.
A fish nibbled my foot and I got HIV. God, imagine having to take prep to go to a foot
I
place.
used to counter it with a straight thing and be like, no, you can't. But what you can do is end up with a wife and kids in Watford with those feet.
Yeah, very dangerous. I think more power to you, the person that wrote that in.
Go on,
and I think you just need to like present it to your husband in a sexy, fun way.
You're not having an affair.
No, and also like just be like, look at all the money. This is for us.
I can't remember what
Join
it was
in.
called, but there was a film back in the day with Demi Moore. And there's a bit where a businessman approaches her and her husband and said, I will give you, back when $1 million was a big amount of money.
Famous film.
Yeah,
What's the word? The name is something like Indecent Proposal.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. And back then $1 million was a lot.
Yes.
But
now it can buy you a terrace in zone 3.
now can get you pistachio coffee.
Literally less than a terrace in zone 3.
And she's like, I'm not sure. And of course the man was like, yeah, do it. No, go on, that'd be a great idea. But it's all about the dynamics. Have you seen it? Yeah.
Afterwards. I've not seen it, but I've heard about it.
Fuck me, just give me £1,000. I'll do it I'll pay you, sir. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh gosh.
Yeah. I think bring him in on it. Do you know what? You could even set him up as you for some of the sexting and girlfriend experience.
That would be great.
Just get him in on it. Make it a fun family industry. It's more sex for him.
Get the gay son on recipes.
Yeah, get some nice little, pick him out a nice nail polish color for him.
The husband taking over. Why is she telling me about the score on the football right now? I just don't fully understand. Well, that's a fun.
Yeah.
That's one of our fans, isn't it? That's our style.
You have a letter?
I've got a gorgeous little letter for you now. I'm going to put my coffee over here. Dear Infernal Aunties, my best friend wants me to cheat with her husband.
Oh my God.
My friend
Indecent Proposal.
Part 2. My friend Amy and I have known each other for 20 years as teenagers and in our 20s. I love and respect her more than anything else in my life.
Cute.
Amy married her husband, Dan, 7 years ago. He's a great guy. A week ago, we went out for a friend's birthday and got insanely drunk.
Congratulations.
The next day, she came to my house in tears because she'd seen her ex that night and they had slept together.
Amy.
Nothing dirty, just a quick bang in the alley.
Just hitch up me skirt scuff now. Thrust me tuppence in the alley. Nothing dirty about it, governor.
She was devastated. She loves Dan and knows this will break his heart and could possibly end the relationship. Mm-hmm. She's also uncomfortable with lying to him. Well, you shouldn't have done that in the alley then, my love. Amy told me she's thought about it and thinks the best way out of this is for Dan to sleep with someone else.
Okay.
Then she can confess and he will confess too, and they'll be on an even playing field and can move forward. Sure, what could go wrong with that?
Great.
She said, Dan has always had a thing for me, and once guiltily confessed, he fantasized about a threesome with me.
Flattering.
So she wants me to seduce him. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. He might reject me and then I'd lose a friend, or things could just be really awkward after and I lose that anyway. I want to help save a marriage, but I would rather not risk losing my friend. Also, the morality of manipulating him seems a bit dirty. Would I be the demon for not screwing him? Yours, potential adulterer.
Oh my God. Copyright that as a film idea. That is such a good idea for a film.
Yeah.
Do you know what the plot would be?
What?
So, everything that just happened, you need to cheat on him so you can say, this is actually a really good rom-com.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah, actually.
So she then does do it to save her friend's marriage. Her friend confesses to her cheating.
Yeah.
He doesn't confess to cheating.
I was thinking that.
But she knows that he did because she arranged it.
Interesting.
And he's like, wow, I'm so disappointed in you. I would never.
And just for Christmas, I got you this lie detector test. The other thing you could do, though, and I feel like we would do this to each other, is she does that. And then he says, she hit on me. And then the friend says, God, I wonder why she did that. She's broken my trust.
They both turn on you.
That's really inappropriate, actually.
We should get back together. Like, everything's fine. Let's forgive each other. But we can't forgive her after everything she's done. Can we take a moment for the fact that you didn't have to retake a single line in that?
Yeah.
I had to in my one.
Well, when you've 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
When you've got the media training of having been... When you've looked Jimmy Carr in the eye, you just fluently read it all the way through.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm a big boy now.
Wow. A star for reading today. Put that in your logbook.
At school, you would have been that kid that helped me with my reading.
I helped so many people.
Absolutely.
My reading logbook was like a monk's like ledger. The amount of thing I was like, and yes, I did read another bit.
But in school, did you have the thing where other kids helped other kids? Because some of us were in the special group, and I actually blame the books they gave us because, my God, I read an encyclopedia. It was called Encyclopedia Madonica. I could read that, but Mr. and Mrs. Red Go to Town.
So boring.
I was like, just
yeah, I couldn't. I was too busy reading the latest Donna Tartt to be up with. Mama, I think I shall bring the goldfinch to school this morning. I'm obsessed with that. I think you don't have to fuck that man. This is the most convoluted plan, firstly.
Yeah. Also, honey, bless you. There is so much that can go wrong with that plan.
So much.
It's actually delicious. You are perfect for a narrator in a film, like the protagonist.
Oh, and then like the next phase is you're pregnant from it.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then like you end up kind of raising the child together. Maybe
we need to talk about Amy, the film.
We need to talk about Amy. It is
it's insane.
Really great.
Nice though for the friend being like, oh, because no one doesn't like hearing he's always had a thing for you. Oh really? Oh my God, that's so annoying.
Lovely to find out that a friend's partner has a bit of a crush on you. Okay.
What if none of this is true? The friend just wants to break up with the guy.
Great.
She didn't even have an affair. She's like, but now you've slept with her. We're over. Wouldn't that be great?
Wow, I can't believe you went through with it.
You're both dead to me. I'm leaving.
They're both just trying to get rid of you. Right. Here's one world. You just do it for the plot. It's an amazing anecdote for the rest of your life. That's one.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
You could just do it.
Really.
It's obviously a deranged and terrible idea.
Love to see how she's going to go about seducing him.
It will be I think you were right on your second point. It will, even if it worked, it would just be awkward forever. What are those dinners going to look like? Unless you end up becoming a sort of open swinging couple, in which case maybe.
It's just going to be like, I have to go and get milk, but I don't trust you two alone.
There will be a weird jealousy.
Yeah.
Because unlike her ex, that was a one-off. Yeah. Oh, wow, what a surprise, I saw him at a bar. You're around all the time.
Exactly. Also, I really loved the mentality of nothing dirty, just like sex in an alley.
Just spontaneous sex in an alley behind a bar.
I'd love to know what her dirty was. I say that as a hoe.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what your version.
Yeah, what is dirtier than disco minge?
Welcome to hell, disco minge.
Oh, no. Like, what?
No,
in a back alleyway with your ex, like...
Yeah.
And also to now be like, I feel so bad. I couldn't lie to him.
But when she said that,
sorry.
I think you might somehow be able to oversee that moral.
I wouldn't feel right not telling him.
I know he'll know. Honey, I don't think he was thinking this was going to happen.
No.
I have never, ever, 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 this goes out to all my exes actually, both the ones I know the name of and the ones I don't. I have never longed after an ex. I think because I've worked so hard in my relationships, when I finished it, I've been like, we are done. Your man-child behavior is done. So I've not pined after her.
I have.
Have you?
But not my latest, which was like a proper relationship.
Oh, sorry, they're latest.
Well, no, that's because of the emotional connection.
Oh, latest, you don't mean...
Adam.
Oh, okay, you do, yeah.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah. But because of such an emotional thing and like our long-running relationship, that I'm like, that has a bow tied around it and that is done and I still care for him and all that stuff. But like my ex before that, where I never loved him, and if anything, I find him quite toxic.
Yeah.
The sex would still be really good because we had that. We just disagreed on things like human rights and Brexit. But
I think when I'm saying ex, I do mean relationship. There are lads that I had a hookup situation with that I do pine about still.
Yeah.
Do I check in on them on social media sometimes?
I think the plan is not a bad one. It doesn't have to be you. Why does it have to be you, the best friend? Can't it just be some other girl that he goes and sleeps with?
Or some comedian that's recently been featured on Channel 4.
Is he into biracial comedians?
Homo sapiens.
With a sort of Italian look to them? Is
Who've
he
recently been featured on 8 out of 10 Cats,
known
does he?
as one of the best blowjobs in Kent? Are you open to that?
That ain't hard. I'm the only person with teeth.
Well, that does make it harder, I think.
Oh, you're quite right, actually.
It's a wonder that you maintain the gold standard in spite of having a
them
full
out.
sept. Oh, God.
What would you do?
If you did, laugh and laugh and laugh.
I love when people think my teeth are fake because it's the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, what a
Isn't it?
lovely compliment. Yeah.
Anyway, hun, what a chaotic house. Secret Santa in your house is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I just don't really see why it has to be you. I think because she wants it to happen before she owns up, but she should just own up, say, I really regret it. And if it helps, I would be very happy for you to go and have an open experience. And so it feels even, right? And then
But
just
I do love her drama. She's messy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love all of them involved.
Yeah.
This is chaos. What would we cast them as in the films? God, what is her name? The one who was in...
Amy Adams? She's in everything.
I could see Amy Adams as one of the...
No, I see the one that was in Silver Linings. What's her name? Beautiful girl.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, she played the Hunger Games girl.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
I see Jennifer Lawrence as one.
Yes, if it was going to be highbrow. I'm thinking...
Oh, highbrow.
Have you seen the... oh, God, what's the thing where she... It's recent. It's a sort of rom-com series. She falls in love with a rabbi.
Oh.
What is her name? Nobody Wants This. Kristen Bell.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
I'm picturing Kristen Bell as like Amy, maybe. And then...
I think I could see one of them being British.
Actually, do you know what I'm casting? I'm casting Kristen Bell as not Amy, as the friend who is trying to be convinced. And I'm casting Amy as Rebel Wilson.
Oh, my God, that's great. What were you thinking for the man? Bit Jude Law-esque, or is he too old?
Someone more scruffy. Also, bearing in mind the man has not cheated, so...
No, but now we're creating this universe.
Oh my gosh.
I think a cameo from Harry Styles as the man that has sex in the alley.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
think about the marketing for this fictitious film.
Yeah. Harry Styles would be good for that.
Yeah.
Sort of taking the role that would have been played by Russell Brand.
Theme song by Lola Young.
Oh my God, so
Yes.
good. Her thing.
Catering by...
By Fox and Buckley.
No pistachios on set.
We must end. We need to end this episode.
Anyway,
this was
I
a
hope
delight.
that fictitious film of your life helps.
Yes, we hope that
What are
the
we calling that?
casting
What was that
helps
film
you.
going to be called?
Our film?
Yeah.
We said this. We need to talk
Waiting for Amy.
We need to talk about Amy. Or maybe like Amy's Game.
Amy's Choice.
Amy's Choice.
Amy's
And on that note, thank you so much for listening. Come and see me and Dane on our various live shows that we're doing.
Yeah,
I'm on tour. I'm in Australia. I'm around the thing.
I'm doing whips across the country and tour support for Josh Whittaker.
And hooping off to Edinburgh in August.
Yeah.
That won't be on sale yet, will it?
No, not
Soon,
yet.
though.
Also,
Soon.
did you see? I put my recipe in the Patreon for the bread. It's going down well.
I did see that.
Baking with your aunties. Anyway,
thank you to our producers, Podcast House. Thank you to the Angels Orban Jam who made our fabulous music. And a thank you to you.
Okay. Kisser, kisser.
Kisser, kisser, bye.
Bye.